Hi everyone, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are not new. Today we have a get ready with me as well as a question and answers, and these are some of the products that I have been loving and I'm so obsessed with, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. But before we get started, I do want to introduce you guys to Dossier. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that Dossier is a perfume brand and I absolutely love them. They're based in France and they have designer dupes, and I really love that you can get them for a fraction of the price because, like, let's face it, perfumes can be super expensive, and if you want to try so many of them, it can definitely break the bank. So the scent that I want to talk to you guys about today is Ambery Saffron, which is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540. Yeah, I do want to note that they don't have any markups or anything, and they're vegan as well, and they don't have any harmful chemicals. They are also made with clean ingredients, which is really important for me because of my cat. You guys know I try to, like, ever since like that scare that I had with her earlier this year, I'm super paranoid with anything that I bring into the house. Using clean ingredients and being vegan and cruelty free is really important for me, so if that's important to you guys as well, you guys can definitely give them a try. Like I said, the scent that I have is Ambery Saffron. The top notes are saffron, orange blossom. Orange blossom is actually one of my favorites. The middle notes are jasmine, plum, and cedarwood. And when I'm looking for perfumes, I try to find notes that I am generally geared more towards, like as far as like musky scents or like floral scents. I know that I love jasmine, I know that I love cedarwood, so they do have the top notes and the middle notes and base notes listed on the perfumes, so you guys can see and compare them to other perfumes that they might have on their website. Dossier does guarantee that you will love your perfume, so if you don't, you can actually just return it back to them and they will give you a full refund, or you can exchange it for something else depending on like how it smells on you, how it goes throughout the day, because perfumes can change based off of your skin. So like I feel like sometimes a perfume might smell different on somebody else, but you can definitely exchange it or just return it and they will give you a label as long as you email them. Ambery Saffron, I will have to say that there are a few differences that I can make out with the original Baccarat Rouge perfume, but generally I think that it's very similar, and this one is a little bit more expensive. Their perfumes range from $29 upwards. This one is about $49. Anyway, give them a try. Hopefully you guys check out the description bar and I will list down some of the ones that I'm loving right now, because I did also get a question about my favorite perfumes. They will be listed down below. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on with the video. I'm gonna go ahead and start on my makeup now. So I just have my hair like half up, half down, and I have a clip that I got. So first, I usually use this Le Beige Sheer Healthy Glow highlighting fluid. This is just similar to like a, I don't know, I guess like a face highlighter, and I really like it because it gives me a really nice glow. I don't wear too much makeup. I drink Americanos and black coffee now. I actually had a sweet latte from Blue Bottle today earlier, but just wanted to make another cup of coffee. So I'll just leave everything that I use on the screen. I know someone wanted me to go like an in-depth, but I'll just leave pictures on the screen as well as like the products. But I got a few questions on my Instagram. I told you guys to ask me questions for a Q&A. I think the number one question I got was, have you thought about where your permanent settlement would be? Is it New York? I don't know. The thing is, like, I have family in Connecticut and Maine and Boston. I have family in all those areas, and I have thought about it a few times, but I feel like being that my family is here and I also have like my foster family, it would be really hard for me to say like, yeah, I'll pick up and move to the East Coast. And ultimately, if I did it, it would have to be because of work, or which is, they do want me to move over there, which is why I was there looking for apartments, and also we have an office there as well. I think people, I had like someone on the internet like messaging my followers and whatever, like, oh, Jenny doesn't have like an actual job and she does this and that and blah blah whatever, just like going based off of what my ex says. Like, obviously that's not true. I think like people really want to know so much about me, and they want to know every little detail, and if that's not given, then I feel like they think I'm lying because they don't have that information, or they can't find it on the internet, or it's not available to them. And I am okay with that. Like, if that's what you think, that's what you think. I'm just not interested in shutting down rumors. I really don't care anymore, and you can like think whatever you want, but it's whatever. It doesn't like faze me anymore. But anyway, back to the question, am I going to settle in New York? It would have to be because of work, or because I like have a family or something there. Like not like if I like got pregnant by someone that was like living there, and we were in a serious relationship, then yeah, I would stay there. There would definitely have to be a reason. I don't think I would just pack up and move. I'm really trying to convince my boss that I can get the best of both worlds and like prove to him that I can get everything done here that I get done there, because when I'm in New York, I actually didn't vlog the last time because I was in the office 8 to 5, and I didn't have room to breathe. I couldn't even take calls from my mom because I was so busy, and then I had meetings. We had 2 meetings in Jersey, and it was chaos. It was absolute chaos, and I wasn't even there for a long time. I got homesick again, and then I came back, and that's like a reoccurring problem, is that I keep getting homesick, and I'm like, oh my god, I miss being home, I miss LA, and you know, that's just something that I have to deal with, something that I have to overcome, and I think that initially it's really hard, but after a while I'm sure I will get used to it. Yeah, my position for work, I'm really like private about that, because I mean, people know things about me, right? And then like, what are you gonna do with that information? Like, I just don't know, and I already know like the horrible things that people have said about me and stuff, so I can't imagine like putting my job in jeopardy. Like, this is my livelihood, and it really does affect somebody. I think just saying things here and there, sure, it might not affect me, it might not affect my income or my personal growth, but it definitely affects my mental health. And I think that people don't really understand that, or they just don't care. They don't care how it affects me. They just think, okay, I'm saying this and that, whatever, I'm gonna get to her. They don't see the effects from it, and it's really frustrating. But I think that like, I don't have a LinkedIn for the sole reason that I didn't get my job through LinkedIn. I got it through my boss, and we met, and I literally begged him for the position like a few years ago. So it was not something that like I got hired for. It was like I asked for it, and I worked my way up to the position that I have now. And I think that, you know, being that I have social media, it's really hard because I can't just focus on social media. Like, I have to have this job where it allows me to have that separation between this whole like online persona, reality person, and then also like the business side of me, where I want to have growth. I want to do other things. Like, I want to go into coding. I want to take a coding camp. I want to also get my real estate license. They're just things that like I don't talk about, and I don't feel like I should, or that I have to, because some of these things I just want to keep to myself, to my friend group, talk to them about it. Although I really love the internet and I love what it has provided me, like, I'm able to chat with you guys and connect with you guys on another level. I feel like going into the luxury niche definitely opened up that window of judgment for me, and just jealousy. And why, like, there's no reason to hate on someone if you're not jealous of them, and that's my opinion. That's what I think. Yeah, that's just kind of how I see it. I don't know. I've had people tell me like, oh, well, I want to do what you do. I want to have the flexibility that you do. Not everyone that has my position is going to have the flexibility that I do. If you want to work a good job and you want to have flexibility, then go work a good job. Go seek that. Like, go look for that. Manifest it. Work for it. I'm not gonna like be like, oh, hey, here's my job, blah blah blah, this is what I do. I don't know, I feel uncomfortable, and if I don't want to share that, I don't feel like I necessarily have to. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Some things I just want to be able to keep private. Like, if you share everything, you have nothing for yourself. Like, especially when it comes to dating. Like, I've talked to a few people here and there, and I'm gonna use this Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray. I just like it because it allows for the concealer to stay a little bit longer and like stay in place. I actually learned that trick from Imani. I'll leave her channel down below if you guys want to go support her. Yeah, I feel like if I share everything, I have nothing to call my own, especially when it comes to dating. I feel like my mindset has definitely changed a lot, and I talked to you guys about that in my previous video. I just don't care to look for the things that I was looking for before, like wanting to be taken care of and wanting to have this and that and having reassurance from the person that I'm with. I think, like, honestly, like when I was in New York, not that I'm saying hookup culture is good by any means, but I feel like it's okay if it's with like someone hot, because for me, I'm not always looking for, and I'm not saying to, you guys don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying to like, oh, go sleep around and not be with the person. Some people don't enjoy hookup culture, and for me it's like, okay, if they're hot, what do I have to lose? Like, it's not a relationship, it's just a hookup, like it's nothing serious. And I feel like my life is so fast paced, and now that I'm back and forth between New York, like I'm going every month, at least once a month. I think it's really hard for me to kind of like focus on someone when I'm here, because I want to just relax. I want to just stay in my apartment with my cat and spend time with her. I don't want to have to go and do things. I don't want to have to go on dates. And when I'm in New York, like I have that time where after I'm done with work, I'm like, damn, I just want to drink. And then I'll go get a drink. And then I'll be like, hey, let's go grab drinks. Like, I became that person. And I think it's interesting that when your lifestyle changes, you kind of see it from someone else's perspective. But I think it's also really exciting, and like it keeps like my adventures like really lively, I feel. Okay, someone else asked, how is school going? School's going really well, actually. I got an 89 on my midterm, so I'm really happy about that. Why did you sell the mini Givenchy Antigona? I thought it was too boxy for me, and I didn't like the silver hardware. I think I would buy that again in the Croc version with gold hardware, if it's even still available, like if they're even making it. I would get that again in like that version. But there was like a cult following for the Givenchy Antigona, and a lot of people really loved it. But I don't know, it's just not a bag that's like my style, I think, anymore. It's like pretty edgy, and it's just not my style. How do you not let negative comments affect you? I always love your quick and humorous responses. Sometimes I feel like I can be really mean in my responses, but it's just like, it's just stupid sometimes. Like, if I could, I would say like even meaner things, but I don't, because I just try to keep it like, unbothered. And sometimes I definitely am bothered, and I'm like, what the fuck, like, have they seen themselves? But I just know like two nasty souls are not gonna bring any good to this world, so someone has to be the good person. I just try to keep it positive nowadays, especially with like how fast-paced everything is, I feel like, in my life. And I've done cleansings, I've done like different things to help me feel like more sane and more zen. And I feel like now that I'm more at peace with myself, I am just like a lot more unbothered. But I don't know, I just try not to think of it, and I just think like, okay, well, they're obviously insecure about their lives, and they're just attacking me for it. And at the end of the day, it's never really about me. It's never about me. Have you had any dating horror stories recently? Oh my god. I don't have any like really horror stories, because I haven't really gone on dates recently. I went on one here in LA. We went to Gracias Madre, I think that's what it's called, Gracias Madre. I didn't like the food there at all, and the guy had like short man syndrome. I wasn't like really a like horror date though. Honestly, I don't think that I've gone on many dates to really have that, especially recently. I just had the one in New York where like the guy had crazy balls off the wall. But I don't think that I've really, nothing. Like I'm dating like younger guys now. Like the age range that I've been talking to is actually, I said like I didn't want to date like under 35, but I started talking to someone that was actually a little bit younger than that. Yeah, that's been pretty fine. We get along really well, and we have pretty similar investments and interests. So I think it really makes for great conversation, and I get to learn a lot from him, so that's pretty cool. But I think I'm always looking to gain knowledge, especially if I'm dating someone. So yeah, I like to talk about business, and I don't really like to talk about like family or anything anymore, just because for me that's something pretty personal, and I don't want to talk about that with someone unless I know that this is like my person. And especially like after being single for a year, it's just, I don't want to have to go through small talk like, oh, where are you from, what do you do, this, blah blah blah. Like, I just look at my profile. I'm just kidding. Yeah, like SA, I haven't gone on any dates from SA at all. Literally traumatized. But yeah, I don't know. Nothing crazy. Like, I feel like I'm pretty good at vetting guys, and they're okay. They're doing okay right now. Let's see, next question. I don't have many questions. I think I took off the question bar like pretty early. Where can I purchase one of your bag chains? You can actually email me if you're interested. I'm still taking orders for that. Do you use dry shampoo? If so, what kind? I actually use Batiste dry shampoo, and I use IGK. IGK I use when my hair is really, really dirty. Like if I haven't washed my hair in a week, but I need to not wash it for a week, I use IGK. Actually, I've never gone a week without washing my hair. Just like, that's like 3rd or 4th day, like hair. So I'll use IGK, and then Batiste I just use like 2nd, 3rd day, because I do go to the gym pretty often, so I do need to have that. I'm gonna go into this Chanel bronzer. This one is the Tan Deep, so it's a little bit of a darker shade. I'll show you guys. I don't think this will work if you're like ebony, like a darker color, but this works for me, and it's like such a beautiful product. I love it so much. Someone else asked how school is going. It's going. Would you ever get a Keepall, and what are your thoughts on it? How are you liking your Nano Speedy? I love my Nano Speedy so much. She's gorgeous, and I love the patina that I have on it. I've used it like a lot this year. Even when I went to New York, I took it when I went to see Imani, and then so I took it when I went to see her, and I really liked it. I would not get a Keepall, I feel like, because I wouldn't get a Keepall. No, because actually when you're in an airline, they recommend that to go under the seat if like it's really, really full. Unless you're in like first class or premium, then you're good. But if you're flying coach, like they're gonna make you put it under the seat. And I usually fly premium, or I fly first class. I've done first class for Delta. I like it because you can like sleep the whole time. But premium's also good. For United Premium, I feel like I don't really like it, but you can do like priority boarding, and then you can actually put your stuff like away. If I was doing a lot of car traveling, I would definitely get it, but I don't have a car, so I think that's kind of pointless. But for me personally, I don't think I would get a Keepall for that reason, and I would prefer a Goyard travel bag, just because I like Goyard's pattern better, and they have different colors that you can choose from. So yeah, I wouldn't do a Keepall. Other than California and New York, where else could you see yourself living? I would go to Connecticut, or I was gonna say Napa, like Northern California. That's still, I don't know, because like didn't Texas like freeze over? I wouldn't want to move to Texas though. Honestly, I couldn't see myself living anywhere else. I don't think I would want to live anywhere else, because I love like both cities. New York, I don't like necessarily love it, but it's okay sometimes, especially if like you have someone that you're seeing there, or like you have like all your girlfriends and stuff. Like I think it would be fun, but I never give my friends warning whenever I go, so it's like they already have plans. But I recently got on Bumble BFF, so I'm like, I'm gonna use it like the next time I go to the city. But yeah, I feel like I don't know, I like both cities, but I would just go to Connecticut, just because it's not too far from the city. But I don't think I would actually ever want to leave the city. I don't know. No, I couldn't see myself anywhere else. I thought about that question actually for a few days, because I posted this like question thing on Instagram a few days ago, and I just don't see it. I really don't see it happening. Not for me. I just love both places too much. LA would ideally be the place that I would want to stay forever for the rest of my life. But like I said, if I meet someone in New York, and if we get along really well, then, you know, we decide like we want to have that step forward in life together, I would definitely consider it. But that's just like not in the cards for me right now. That's like not even something I want to think about. So yeah, that's that. I feel like I've been putting on bronzer for like an hour. Okay, so I'm actually gonna set my under eyes with this Charlotte Tilbury powder. So I just use the other end of this sponge. I also have the Chanel setting powder, but I don't really like that to initially set my face. I just use that for touch-ups. I'm just not a huge fan of that right now. I'm using this blush in the shade 21. Yeah, it's just in the number 21. So I just take it on here. It's like a pretty like pinky. I feel like it just allows the blush that I use to stay on a little bit longer, which is what I like. But if I'm doing like a no makeup look, then this is a blush that stays on my face. But I really like this one right now. This one is in the number 320 Rouge Profonde. This one is like a really like berry color. I thought it was perfect for autumn and winter. And this is all I've been using. And it's, oh, I didn't even do my bronzer, did I? Okay, I'm just gonna do my bronzer really quick. You guys know I love this thing. So, and then now I'm gonna do the blush. I was like, what the heck? I knew I forgot something. So these are really pigmented, as you can see. I don't mind it because I feel like my mask also takes the blush off. Where did you stay when you went to the city? I stayed at the Guildhall. The hotels that I can usually choose for work are between 200 to 300. So I can't really like choose anything like more expensive because I don't know, it just feels weird. But I think there are a lot of really great hotels that are in like the 200 range, like 250 to like 300. Like I think they're pretty good ones. The Guildhall, I don't think it was that much. I think it was like 212 or something like that. I love it because like all of my food gets written off and like I get like a food voucher or like food credit for everything. I really enjoy traveling for work. I think sometimes it can be a little bit exhausting for the body, especially if you're not used to it, but once you get used to it, you'll be okay. Yeah, I put like on my profile that I was like bi-coastal. I'm like kind of, I don't know, it's hard because like when I'm here, I don't date like at all. I don't even try anymore just because I'm like whatever. But definitely when I go to the city, I think it's just so much more fun. Maybe just because it's a different environment for me and I'm just kind of exploring. I'm using the Jouer highlighter. This is in Skinny Dip. I'm taking Bronze Goddess and just putting this in my crease. So yeah, that's like the gist of it. Someone asked me my handbag wish list. Honestly, just the Celine bag. That's like one that I want right now. I think that one's super cute. I also wanted to tell you guys, like dating guys closer in your age range. Sorry, I'm just looking for my lip liner. I think it's like more fun because like when it comes to like doing things together, or I don't know why I never did that. It's so crazy. I sound like really stupid, I know, because like I know people are gonna be like, Jenny, like you should have done that a long time ago. I know. It's fun because like you guys can do things together and like you guys have like common interests, and also because when it comes to gifting, I feel like guys that are younger are not like so like, oh my god, you have to get me this, you have to get me that. Like I literally, like my ex was asking for like $1,200 like fishing rods, and he wanted like me to like, he expected me to like pitch in for trips and stuff. It was so stupid. Like I don't understand how someone who like makes that much would like expect that from their girlfriend that's like 20 years old, more than 30 years younger than you. Like you're gonna expect that from someone, like as if you didn't like already groom and like manipulate me enough. Like you want my money too? That's weird. But anyway, that's a story for another day, long time from now. Yeah, I feel like it's cool because like I can gift like jackets or like sweaters, like cashmere. I would do like, I feel like the gifts are just so easy now because like I don't think they really expect much. Like I don't think they really want anything. I knew someone who was like 35 and we were talking for a bit, and he was like, his birthday was a week after mine, and I'm like, what do you want? And he's like, nothing. And it was so funny because I was like, well, what do you need? And he's like, I just need batteries for like my trash. And I was like, okay, okay. But it was so funny because like I could have given like anything. Yeah, you guys should have told me to date younger guys. I mean guys that are like just a little bit older than me a lot sooner. It's so much fun. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm going to take Natasha Denona. This is the Chroma Crystal top coat. I'm going to link everything down below just so you guys have that for future reference, especially if this will be like my new like go-to video for to see like what makeup I'm wearing, because this is pretty much my everyday thing. It takes me like 15 minutes to do my makeup. My child is chomping in the back, so don't mind her. I just turned my read receipts on for like my messages, and people really like get offended. I just did it just because like sometimes my mom doesn't know if I've seen her message or not, so I turned it on just like to let her know like, hey, I saw it, you know, I'll get back to you when I have time. Whereas people are psycho when it comes to that. Like I don't see it as a big deal. Like if someone else had theirs on and they read my message, like I wouldn't really like think anything of it. I would just be like, okay, whatever, like maybe they're busy, like as if they like had it on delivered. Like I don't know, I don't see it as anything bad. And then you guys asked me about this. This is Innisfree Twinkle Glitter, and it doesn't have a shade name. I'm sorry. I feel like it was probably on like the sticker that was on the packaging, but I ripped it off. Actually, I didn't buy this. I think Olens actually sent this to me with like some contacts. Like they sent some makeup with their contacts. I just got a package from them the other day, so I'm really excited to try out some of the things. Gorgeous. I'm just kidding. I saw like the video request for like gift guides and stuff. I'm gonna do a gift guide geared towards like 30-year-olds, like 30 or like, how old am I? 28. I'll do a gift guide from like my age, or like, you know, whatever, to I would say like 40-ish. Like that would be the age range that I would get a gift for someone for. And with the holidays, like I love gifting so much. It's like literally gonna kill me to like not have a guy to like give something to, which is weird because I love putting together like little baskets and like little, like just like a bunch of gifts together. Like that's my favorite thing. Like, and like have it be like a little gift basket. I love that. And it's so sad to like not have anyone to do that for. Like just like little random things here and there. Like I just love that shit. I mean, last year, what did I get for gifts? I didn't get shit from my ex, that's for sure. Last year I got myself the iPhone Pro, the iPhone, and then I got gifted the multi-pochette. That was great. And I still have a little pouch. What else did I get? And I got some stuff from my family members. That was really nice. Last year wasn't too bad. I don't know what I'm gonna get for Christmas this year. I really want to get another bag. I'm gonna use my Dior Lip Glow Lip Oil. I usually use the Chanel one, but I just don't feel like putting it on today. That's pretty much all that I have for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed chatting with me. I really love just sharing things with you guys and just being like a little bit more personable, as personal as I can get. But I really love you guys so much, and thank you guys so much for sticking with me like this far, even though sometimes I'm just not consistent. But I'm really looking forward to posting more during the holidays, of course. It's my favorite time to like film and like share some of the things that I get for others for you guys. So I also want to do a giveaway. So if you guys, I think I know what products I want to give away for like a Christmas giveaway, but I'm not going to tell you guys yet because it'll come soon. Don't forget to check out Dossier in the description bar down below. They have like over 50 scents and they're all amazing. I'm so obsessed with them, and I really hope that you guys are too. I had some people tell me that they did try it out and that they love it, so I'm really glad to hear that. You guys know I don't like endorse anything that I don't believe in, so this is one of my favorite products ever, and I'm so happy that we decided to further our partnership. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.